money for nothing, just for free.
Hey guys, I wanted to talk about Pokemon and Magic market manipulation today. What they're doing behind the scenes, how they are pumping products, and how they intend to dump on the market. I believe in September. Uh, I found a clip I heard a clip from Sam Shiny Stocks. I couldn't find it, but he was talking about when Prismatic Evolutions released, how allocations were cut by like 2/3, and it seemed to have been short printed when in reality it wasn't, causing massive price spikes in the ETBs when it released. I think we hit upwards of $160 towards the beginning of release. Now we're struggling down at the 100 to $110 range. I think it's at like 105 today, with 3,000 on TCG Player. Anyway, and if you didn't catch it, Pokemon Center had another Prismatic drop yesterday, and I think they're still coming out with a Pokemon Center ETB Prismatic drop later on. They're patching bundles with the products that nobody wants so they can get rid of it, but it's still a value even just for the PC ETB. I think at $90 or selling the package. So anyway, and then after the initial wave and the hype is artificially inflated, then they start bringing on the rest of the supply to the market, which we've seen. How do we have so many Prismatic ETBs on the market compared to everything else? It doesn't make sense. And it really worked because look at the volume going through that thing. That thing should be retail right now if they released it at the same schedule as everything else, pretty much. I think we might be seeing a little bit of this with Destined Rivals too. I feel they have more Destined Rivals they could be releasing right now, but they aren't. And I think it's pretty obvious as to what they're putting out in retail right now. I've seen pictures of like Battle Styles ETBs, Lost Origin ETBs. I've been seeing a lot of Fusion Strike sleeve booster packs on Facebook Marketplace. I haven't seen them in my area get dropped anywhere, but I've seen enough on Facebook Marketplace that makes me think they must be coming out somewhere. So with all this and Crown Zenith. Crown Zenith is everywhere. There's a couple of boxes of Crown Zenith at every Walmart drop nowadays. Which leads me to believe Pokemon is printing like crazy right now, but they're not releasing any of the new stuff, except maybe 151 and Paldean Fates that we've seen, and obviously Black and White because it's the newest release. But yeah, we haven't seen much Journey Together. We haven't seen much Destined Rivals. They keep pumping out the Prismatic. There's just certain sets you're not seeing right now, and I think it's artificially being suppressed. Not that I still believe in Destined Rivals being a huge set. Don't get me wrong. I just think for the time being, it might be a little artificially suppressed. With all that being said, Pokemon has already increased their prices to distribution. Walmart has increased their prices. I don't know if you've seen the price of an ETB at Walmart lately, but it's like $60. And now I think with Mega Evolutions, they are going to drop a ton of Scarlet and Violet to coincide with it. And Mega Evolutions is going to be more stocked up than any set we've seen probably for the past like 6-7 sets at least. I think it may still be on the shelves like after the second wave of product. I'm not going to say the first wave. I think the first wave will sell out. But the second wave, we might see products sitting on the shelves. Considering all the higher prices and the fact that I believe we're going to get hit with a ton of product in September, because don't forget, we're also even though we're in a booming market right now, we're still in summertime. I mean, so many markets look forward to September. The stock market, the coin market, sports cards. There's so many markets that look forward to that September dollar to have people back from vacation and just sitting at home and going back to regular. So that's That's what I believe is going to happen in the Pokemon market. I've been calling. I believe the top's going to be in September to coincide with the Mega Evolutions release, which will pretty much eliminate scalping. I think with all the prices and inventory I foresee to be in September. Don't forget we have our final prismatic drop too. That's the other thing with the prismatic manipulation. If you look at the product releases, it's extended over 8 months for each product. So it's been, small bits of each product and then unloaded on the market every time with a prismatic product. And from there, I think that we're going to see things like Celebration, some Sword and Shield, the out of print stuff kind of run up. Maybe 151 and Paladin Fates, especially as we get closer to the block expiration that they're on, which should be in April. But I mean, far as I can tell, they added an extra block in Scarlet Violet. You would think it would have finished on the one Surging Sparks, Prismatic, Twilight, Shrouded Fable are on, but no. Journey Together and Destined Rivals Black and White are all on their own block. That is the newest block. And I would assume Mega Evolutions would be a new block, but we'll see. I want to see I kind of want to see the cards, the preview cards, to see what exactly they're doing there. They usually, between errors, they usually finish a block, but that'd be kind of weird to only have a couple of sets on one block. And now I'm going to go take it to Anon for a clip I did find, and I did remember, about Magic and how they're manipulating the market.
I know Wizards does stupid things, but when it comes to overprinting, whether it's stupid or not, it's something they've always been able to do. That's why I find this fascinating, and I think some of the perceived shortage, especially with Spider-Man and Avatar play boxes, is the fact that they are holding back. I don't think they're short printed at all. I think they're holding them back, and they're going to sell them direct to Amazon. Collector boxes. Now, I will note that these have been getting dumped on Amazon mercilessly, and it's just they keep coming and they keep coming and they keep coming for really the last couple days. Which again, Edge of Eternity's collector boxes were more allocated for me than anything recently for collectors, which again tells me that Wizards is holding back product and they're selling it direct to consumer at $2.99, which is again their MSRP for a non-premium product. That's why they, in my view, they created MSRP so they can push it through Amazon. And, it looks like heroes, because if the market price and the perceived shortage of product or distribution creates FOMO, pushes the price of the product up, they can come out, they can sell at MSRP direct to the consumer. They look like the good guy, they look like heroes, and they hold a shitload of product back. They make 2 to 3 times the margin. I mean, it's business. It is what it is. So